Hey guys, so it's never a dull moment on the farm. So my horse Honey, who I've been riding in the training videos, she has been having seizures. It started this summer. We're not really sure what's causing it. We were thinking maybe it was something in the pasture, but we don't think that's the culprit. We're pretty good about our pasture maintenance. Otherwise, we were thinking maybe something in the hay, but we're not sure about that either, because no other horses are showing signs and symptoms either. Or there's a chance that she could have Cushing's, which is a metabolic disorder in horses, but she also doesn't have any signs and symptoms of that either. Or it's just a freak thing, and she is now just having neurological issues. She is 22 this year, so it's a very small category of horses that have seizures, so there's not a lot of studies on it. She's probably had about 4 to 5 this summer. It's about one a month, once every month and a half that she has them. Right now she's free roaming in the arena, and the other day she ended up having a seizure, and even though she's free roaming, our other 2 mares, Stella and Relly, she likes to stand by them, and she happened to have a seizure right next to Stella's stall, and she smacked her face pretty good on the latch of Stella's door, and we think that she may have done something to her jaw. So yesterday she was MagnaWaved. I have some footage of that, so I'll show you guys how that went. It went pretty good. That really helps with bringing down any inflammation in there and just keeps her comfortable. I've been giving her Butte overnight, and today we're going to be trailing her to a vet to be looked at, and we're going to get some x-rays done, so hopefully we can get some answers. And Ral's going to be tagging along for some emotional support. What makes me think she did something to her jaw is she's got a couple cuts on her face and then a significant one under her jawbone. And what makes me think that she really did something to her jaw is the other day she was trying to yawn, and she physically could not open her jaw or her mouth super wide, and at one point when she did open it, it actually, like, there was like a clicking popping noise, so that was pretty concerning. And when she's just standing there, she's doing like these weird movements with her mouth and like lifting her lips, and she's also biting her tongue, which is usually a distraction of discomfort, so she's trying to bite her tongue to distract any discomfort going on. And I noticed last night that actually one of her nostrils is way higher than the other, which is also really bizarre. So we're hoping that we can get some answers today, because the vet that she's going to is fantastic. So we'll take you guys along with us today. My friend Erin's coming with me, so we'll try and film as much as we can for you guys.
All right, well, because Honey had a seizure and she fell and she hit her head pretty well, she's got some cuts on one side and she's having a hard time opening her jaw. I just really focused, I went low and slow because it's might be a nerve issue. And so I focused on her TMJ in here because she's having a real hard time opening her mouth. I went underneath and I did a lot of her neck, because her neck is like really tight. Hopefully that helps her be able to take care of some of the inflammation and let her open her mouth a little bit more.
Can you explain what MagnaWave does?
MagnaWave is like an anti-inflammatory machine. Okay, that's basically what it is. It oxygenates the cells and it's pushing out toxins. And so when inflammation is the first thing that we get when we hurt ourselves, and it's the body's response to an injury, but that has to leave. And like the toxins kind of gather there, and then it gets worse and worse and worse. And so what this is doing is massaging those cells, because we are cellular beings. Our whole bodies are made out of cells. And what it's doing is oxygenizing those cells and pushing out the toxins. So hopefully that helps with the inflammation, and she can start to open her jaw a little bit more until the vet gets here.
Ral, okay, ready? Okay.
Relax, little girl. Come on.
Good job. Morel likes to go this way. Watch out, little girl. We just got home, and she was such a good girl. She was perfect. So they did, to give you kind of a rundown, they took 4 different x-rays. So they took an x-ray of like down here, up here, and I think in this area also, and then they did one like underneath as well, because they wanted to check for any fractures, broken teeth. Thankfully nothing showed up, but she's got some paralysis on this side of her face. I don't know if it's still presenting that way. So if you look at her nose, her nostril is higher on this side than it is this side, and then when they watch her eat, she's not eating normally. So horses are supposed to eat like this, unlike humans, they eat like this. She's supposed to eat like this. And so when she's eating, she's kind of like eating really funny, which makes them think that definitely like the paralysis and like nerve issues are happening in here. They think the paralysis was caused from when she fell and hit her face. Ultimately, right now, what we're going to do is I'm going to continue her on her supplements. So she's on magnesium and high doses of vitamin E, which help with nerves. And then I'm also going to start her on some gabapentin to help with relaxing her jaw a little bit with the nerves in there too, because they think up here where it hinges that's where it's kind of out of whack. And so with her being MagnaWave, they said keep doing that. And they said that she probably would benefit from a chiro adjustment. And if that doesn't help, then we'll trailer her back to the clinic, and they suggested doing a steroid injection to help relax things. But she does think that she will make a full recovery. It's just gonna take some time for the muscles to relax on this side of her face. So, but she was a perfect patient. And normally she's horrible for the vet, and she was fantastic. So we're just gonna keep doing what we're doing. She may end up having to wear a really funny headgear at night, because that's when the seizures seem to happen. Is they usually happen really early in the morning or sometime overnight. So, and the headgear is like this massive thing that goes over her. It almost looks like a football helmet for horses. But if that's what protects her head, then, you know, then that's what it takes. So she might hate it. So, but we're just happy that she's still here, and hopefully the seizures still continue to be like very few and far between, and they don't get worse. So we're just gonna keep doing what we've been doing, and hopefully it can still stay the way it's been and not get worse. As things progress, we'll definitely keep you guys updated, and hopefully they don't progress in a negative way. Hopefully we continue in a positive direction, and we can figure out how to keep this under control, and keep her quality of life happy and healthy, because right now she's still happy. Thanks for watching, you guys. Thank you for all the support, and stay tuned.